Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. We are in early summer. Things are growing. Weeds and plants. I think it's pretty cool. I wanted to thank Jason for giving me a hint. There is actually an agricultural drone. We talked about it in the last episode. Whoa, here's a dead spot. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to sell our sprayer because we don't need it. Not the big one. We do need that. But we're going to get rid of this sprayer. Because we're going to use the drone, because that would be the easiest way to get to the weeds. Put the herbicide here. I'm going to put the herbicide here. I like the narrow wheels on this tractor. Oh, we never did finish, did we? I'm still in the middle of selling our $10,000 per tray. Well, that can go on for a couple days. I mean, there's no rush on that. No rush on this either, but, you know how it is. So today we're going to finish selling off the silage bales. We're going to buy this drone. I'm going to sell this first, though. And we'll probably have to come back because I think I'm going to put the drone in the back of the Mercedes. The Mercedes-Benz. So we're going to run this back. Do all kinds of driving around today. How's everybody doing out there in TV land? So, here in America, I've been very satisfied. I finally got my mom's house done. It's going on the market Friday, and I can almost bet the price that we actually lowered the price. We were going to ask $525, but we're going to ask $450. I can almost guarantee that the house will be sold by Sunday at that price. I think we're going to sell it like in 2 days. Maybe not, but I think it's going to sell real quick. And so that's good news because that means my time is not completely free yet. Unfortunately, I still have. So my mom had filled up a friend's house with junk. And so now we have to go through that next. I'm going to sell the house, get the funds, make sure all of that's taken care of. Then my mom's neighbor Phil has a GMC Denali. It's old. It's beat, but it runs. And I'm going to buy that from him, and I'm going to use that to move stuff out of Nancy's house and either get rid of it or sell it or garbage it. And so we have that next. And then I need to start packing my house so that it's ready to move. But the good news is my wife will be here hopefully in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Who knows, but that's what we're hoping for. And that means that she'll be here to help me pack and get ready to move. So anyway, we have been in the last 2 weeks recording more. I'm definitely, as you know, before the season gets too crazy, which is coming, we got weddings coming soon and all this other stuff. But before that happens, I'm trying to get, the channel back up and pumped full of content before we get crazy here. But we do have a lot coming up. Next week, I'm going to be gone all week. I have 10 properties that I'm shooting for a company. And so that's going to be exciting and a decent amount of money once we get that done. Hopefully they're happy with the results. Usually they are. So it's a company I've worked with before. I think they'll be happy with what I do. But anyway, that's coming up. That's going to keep me busy for a bit. And then we have, obviously wedding season starting the following month. So we're almost there. But I'm looking forward to a busy summer. But I also think that hopefully we'll be able to start bringing more content. You've noticed I've added Train Sim to the roundup. Haven't completely quit Flight Sim yet, though. I'm not really doing any flights or anything through Flight Sim. I'm mostly just doing reviews of airplanes and that kind of stuff. But I am trying to make a concerted effort to make sure that we have at least one video a day for the time being. And we will be moving back to 2 videos a day once everything has settled, probably this fall. And I'll also probably be doing some streaming on top of that, though it'll be earlier in the day because I need to do it. Basically what's going to happen this year is we're going to have a bit of a shift. My wife is going to be running her horse business, so she's going to be pretty busy during the day, so I'm going to kind of be like Mr. Mom. And kind of like what I'm already doing. I will take care of the kids, make sure everybody's fed, dinner's cooked, dishes done, laundry and house swept and all cared for. And then whatever free time I have left, which won't be tons, but it'll be some, I'll be able to record and stream and all that stuff. So streaming is looking semi-hopeful. Recording is looking a definite. But the stream times might be earlier in the day, so we'll have to see. But I'm predicting that it'll be earlier in the day that we do streaming. So sorry about that. I know for some of you that are in America, that's not a great thing. But honestly, if you work a job where you can watch streams in the background or whatever, we can do that. We'll have fun. But I think the evening streams are pretty much at a close because we're going to be busy with the kids and school and normal parent stuff. So we're going to head back here to the shop. And we're going to sell this thing to the dealer. And we're going to go look and see the drone. It's probably under spray. It might be under these. I don't know if they have it under like attachments or if it's under the big, let's see, crop protection. Yeah, there it is. Okay. This does fertilizer too, though. I don't know why you would want to use fertilizer. It only carries 800. It just floats. Main color. Let's go for wicked black. Yeah, that looks cool. Nah. How about we make it Claas green like everything else in the farm? There we go. All right, let's see how this thing operates. It costs $3,000 to paint it green. Good Lord. There it is. It does float. I was going to put it in the truck, but I don't know how we're going to manage that. Oh, wow, that is a terrible sound. How do I lift it? This is awful. But it's a try. Let's see. Unfold sprayer, hire worker, change cruise control, toggle speed. There we go. Oh. So it's left bumper up and down. Okay, that's it. All right. Oh, it rides over the ground. Let's see. Let's see if we hit a bump. What happens? Okay. Oh, not good. Not good. $18,000 down the drain. Okay, shut it off. Shut it off. Shut it off. This is not good. Nope. Okay. What? Reset. Oh, for frig's sake. Stop! Don't hit my drone! Okay, let's figure this one out. Not get our face chopped off. Okay. Okay, so now that we understand how it works, which is barely, still, neat idea, and we're going to use it. But the sound is terrible. That's disastrously bad sounding. But I like it. Like, so in real life, you could fly right over this, right? But no. No. Okay. Okay. So I literally can't put this in the back of my truck. Oh, now it's a windy day. So my brain is thinking drone, but my controls are not. Still, this is going to be cool. This will be cool. I like the idea. It is a neat thing. Like, this is going to work, but the future. So the question is, does it kill the crops as you pass over it? Let's see. Nope, doesn't do anything to the crops. Okay, well that's good. I mean, this is about as perfect of a solution as we're going to get for the weeds. And I'm okay with that. You just have to remember that it flies in a straight, like you have to fly over clear ground. You can't fly over obstacles. Like I can't launch it and go over a building. That's not going to work. And we fill it up. Sweet. Oh, shoot. I wanted to put it in the garage, but no go. How about no? Frig. Did I have a front loader? Why do I have a front loader bucket? What the heck? I don't remember doing that, but okay. I do have a front loader. Okay, well, I mean, that... It's a little awkward, but it works. Jason, thanks once again for letting me know that. That's pretty cool, and I am excited about you. I mean, for what we're doing, I think that that's actually the best thing that we can do. I think it's actually a really good idea for our farm. So, is this did our wheat? Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not our field. Okay, I was going to say, I don't think we're that far ahead yet on our crop. Oh. All right, so we need to continue selling this crud. Stinky crud. Stinky crud buckets. Well, color me purple. That's pretty neat. Doesn't actually fly. It uses the ground to fly over. But still a neat idea, and I don't really know how else you do that. I know, like I said, we used to have, like, crop sprayers and stuff in 15 and 17. And they never made it to, they must have changed some kind of physic in Farm Sim 19 that they made it so it doesn't work anymore. See how easy this is compared to the other one? That's what I was talking about. This is what we needed. Look at the atmosphere. It's pretty hazy today. That's cool. I like that. Now, Osa pointed out, and this is, I didn't know this, when you do agriculture, or what the farmers do a lot of times is they let the weeds grow with the crop, and then about halfway through the growth period, they kill all the weeds. And then the weeds have to compete with tall plants. And so then they no longer survive because they're getting drowned out by plants. That drone, by the way, is the only drone that's available in the game, in the mod hub. There might be other mods that are drone mods, but I typed in drone, and that was the only thing I got. Now, I'm interested to see, I bet you, because drones are becoming part of farming, even if they're efficient or not, I wonder if the next Farm Sim iteration is going to have drones in it as part of the game. I know, like, Pure Farming actually had a built-in drone, and I think that was a bit of foresight. Like, farmers really do. They don't necessarily use drones for all kinds of stuff, but they do examine their crops and look to see trouble. Like if they see spots that are dying, they'll fly over their crops and look at the crops visually to see if they see any problems. So I wonder if that's something that's going to be coming in Farm Sim 21 or 22 or whatever they're going to freaking call it. Also, I heard tomorrow, which is April 22nd, there's going to be a big announcement. That's all we know right now. Regarding Farm Sim. Is it the 22nd tomorrow? Shoot. Yeah, it is. I need to pay my child support today. So we'll be doing that here once we get off this. I'm just looking at the date. This is when I pay it. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I'm wondering if they're going to announce finally Farm Sim 21, 22, whatever they're going to call it. And hopefully we'll be getting some early access to it. I definitely will be streaming that. Like, we're gonna take a couple days off ahead of the release, and that's going to be the focal point, is that we're going to be streaming that over that weekend and making some content for YouTube and really figuring out how the game works. Once again, they do change stuff from iteration to iteration. The reason why people are like, why don't you do tutorials right when the game comes out? Well, I went the wrong way. Because what happens is they almost invariably make big changes to the game that change the way things work. So I'll make a tutorial and then half the stuff will be wrong. Also, when the game first comes out, there's lots of bugs and certain things don't work. So, like last time, and I still don't love lumber in this game, but when 21 came, or 19 came out, excuse me, the lumber was like not the lumber, the forestry was terrible. The whole thing, the mechanics were broken. The logs were sticking to everything, and it just didn't work. How am I supposed to make it? I never actually got into. I never have been huge on lumber, but this is the first version of the game where I've done nothing with lumber. I really have not played forestry at all in this. In fact, this map is really the first map that I've done in this series that's had any kind of lumber, and the only reason I've done it is because you have to do it for the sawmill. But I'm enjoying it now that I'm doing it. I haven't had need or want to do it. Plus, now that you have to buy the land, unless the map specifically has forest lands that you can buy, it's not worth getting into lumber because you only have like 2 or 3 trees that you can cut down on your property anyway. So, unless you're going to start growing trees on your property, and that's different. So our farm is making money. We are now profiting off of our summer harvest, and that was our winter grass. We grew grass over the winter. We got a free stage of fertilization, and we're getting money off the silage that we made from those fields. Almost $100,000 worth. Definitely a good plan. It'll pay for itself in 2 or 3 years. Obviously, we had to buy the baler and the mowers and all that stuff, and that costs money. But this will pay for itself pretty quickly. 2 or 3 seasons and we'll have covered the cost. Sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and go to bed for the night and see what tomorrow brings. We know what it's going to bring. It's going to bring more silage delivery. I'll just max out how much I can sleep. Sleep till 10. I woke up today at like 11:30. It was so... I mean, I got up at like 10:30, but I'm on such a bad schedule right now. I need to get back on a regular life schedule. There's just nothing going on. Plus, it snowed, so I was like, well, I'll sleep in. But next week, that all ends because we have big projects coming. Okay, so we have weeds that are full grown. We're going to get out there with the drone and kill those. And it's nice because they've grown above the crop so we can see them. And then, so we'll get rid of those. You get a chance to use our weeder. Can't really see them here, but I think once we get them, oh yeah, I can see them now. Once they flower, they're easy to spot. So let's go ahead and get our drone out. And where did it go? There it is. We're on drone patrol. Do 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 do. Sorry. I wonder if anyone will recognize that music. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to figure out what it is and put it in the comments. I'll sing it again. Do 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 do. Sorry. Do 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 do. And then the next part goes do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It is okay. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? Oh no! How do I get it back? Oh no! It's gonna spray out. Stop. Okay. 10 seconds is definitely up. That was the theme song for Kid Icarus or Kid Icarus. Sorry. Kid Icarus, from the Nintendo, the original. That game was frustratingly, agonizingly difficult. I don't know. I beat it like twice. I don't know how I beat it. I played it again as an adult, like on the emulators on the Nintendo online thing or whatever, because Nintendo has like their online club thing, and you pay like $20 a year and you get access to all these old Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, which is great for the Switch. And I have it, and so I played it on the Switch, and I'm like, how the frig did I ever beat this game? Like, it's so freaking hard. And the other thing too is, man, like I played Castlevania. My wife, or actually Ryan, got me the. Oops! No! Don't trip. Oh God, it's stuck. Oh come on, get off of it. It's got wheels, so it's like. Come on, you can do this. Dang it. Anyway, Ryan bought me the Castlevania anthology, and it is so hard. The original Castlevania is like, I beat it again as an adult. Like, it took me one night to beat it, but I said some swear words. Actually, it took me a night and a half. I got up to Dracula and I couldn't beat him. So in the morning when I woke up, I went to the toilet and did my morning poo and beat Castlevania. Sorry, that's too much information, but it's true. Beat Dracula. Psst. Okay, so this field looks pretty clear of any other weeds. Fly out over the road and kill these weeds over here. This is awesome. So much easier. And keeps your wheels off the crops. Except for it's a little narrow. That's the only problem that I'm having with it, obviously. I'm missing stuff because the spray is so narrow. And I'm lame. Let's get these over here. There's a lot of weeds on this field. Very small amounts. I cannot believe this is happening. I can't believe that the house is going to be sold. Once again, check out my Facebook page. For those of you that have been part of the Facebook page but haven't been for a while, go to the Arthur's Gaming channel Facebook page, and you'll see pictures of the house in its final state, like when it's ready to sell. It's not perfect. It definitely still needs work, but we've gotten it to the place where it's sellable, and I think that's what we wanted. Someone's going to go in there and have to remodel. I don't have the funds to do that, but it looks good. And we're running out of herbicide. We're going to have to go back pretty soon. But look at this. Die, weeds, die. I feel kind of like it kind of looks like some kind of like Pac-Man drone, the way it wiggles. I don't know. Something reminds me of like an old video game. It's all wiggly. Crud buckets. Well, we'll come back, weeds. You stay put. I'll be back for you. That sound, oof. But it is what drones sound like. So do I recommend this mod? Yes. Is it a little clunky? Yeah. Very clunky. But it's working. And that's what counts, right? Crap. All right, we need to get some herbicide. Where is that at? Is that this? That's probably this. Yeah, it's herbicide. Fill it up on the go. Hold on 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. My realtor was emailing and I needed to respond. So once again, the silly thing is you can't just fly straight out to the field. You have to follow the roads. That's the only thing that's not realistic about this. In real life, I would go the straightest route, save battery, and go straight out to the field. But in this case, we're using gas. It is a gas drone, I think. Interesting thing. What happens if you run out of gas? What do you do? I got something to say. I killed your weeds today. Those crows just got turned into kibbles and bits. And bits and bits. So we're still in early summer. Things could not be better. We've got everything planted. Crops are growing. We're making money on silage that we're selling. We got a cool drone now to weed with. This is excellent. Still a couple more that we missed, though. And all is well in North Frisian Marsh. Now, I found there's actually kind of cool thing in Flight Simulator. There's actually a North Frisian. I didn't realize it is an island, and there's a North Frisian mod airport that is, I think it includes all the island airports and surrounding area for Flight Sim 2020. So that's pretty neat because it's got that in it. I thought, wow, that's really cool. And it looks just like this. It really does. It's very flat, but you can see all kinds of fields. Just moving north here to see if there's any more. Everything's over on the other side of the field. Wow, look at all the weeds that sprouted. Man. The only thing I don't like is the when you put the weed spray on, the drone hesitates for a minute and loses all its forward momentum. And that's a little irritating. Try to get this side here. Great idea, though. So this is, I do hope that Giants does implement something like this. into the future editions of Farm Sim, like with an actual model for flight. I don't know that they will. I don't see why they couldn't, though. They've gotten so much other other stuff done. There should be a way for them to do it, but I don't know. It depends on what they spend their time on, I also found this out. I didn't know this, that apparently the Rotney mod, Roni, however you pronounce it, is I think it was a third-party mod, and so that's the second one that they've done. But anyway, not a huge deal to me because I don't do a lot of lumber, but not to say that it's not useful. Whoa, the buttons didn't take. I pressed the spray button, and yet no spray sprung forth. And that is the last of it, so let's go ahead and lower the drone back down to the ground. It's a little too low. Oh my God. This is the onboard camera. Fill that back up. And let's park it. So that was fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to fly. I'll get the rest of this crap sold. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode as we added a new toy to the farm. Very useful. This is perfect for what we're doing. It's even got a light. Look at that. Thanks again, Jason, for pointing out that this mod existed. I would have never known. And that is a perfect mod for what we're doing. So anyway, have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up, voice up. And we'll see you next time on Farm Sim 19 as we continue our plowing through the summer to get to the harvest where we can sell more beer. Have a great night. See you next time. Bye.